Hey there everyone, welcome to Sources Classes. So as we are discussing our question paper of ISI QROR 2023. So the question number 22 is, for an integer r, let the function is represented by summation n is equals to 1 to infinity minus 1 to the power rn sine nx by n square. Okay, so now what we can do here is let us represent these in two terms, right? One is, let's say, let's write down the expression that is fx given is equals to summation n is equals to 1 to infinity minus 1 to the power rn sine nx by n square. Now here let an be represented by minus 1 to the power rn sine nx and bn be represented by 1 by n square. Now as n tends to infinity, this is very clear that bn will converge. Okay, and if we talk about this an value, that is depending on the value of r, it can be positive and negative. So if we compare these two, then the mod value, if we take the mod value of an, that is minus 1 rn sine nx, this will be less than equal to 1 by n square. So there is even more strong convergence. So if we check the options, then fx is divergent when x is irrational and r is even. Fx is convergent only for every odd integer r. Fx is convergent only for x belonging to minus pi pi. Fx is convergent for every x belonging to r and every integer r. So this is the correct answer, that is option A. Next question, number 23. It is given that let A belongs to R be such that the number n defined below is an integer. So n is an integer given by the following expression, and we have to find out the value of n. So let us solve this. So first let us try to understand the domain for this. So here it is given that so for any value of a, this should not be undefined, right? That is, we have to avoid 0 by 0 here. So that means here a is not equals to minus 4. From here a, for this to be positive, mod of a should be greater than or equal to 3. Here mod of a should be less than or equal to 3, and here a cannot be 3, otherwise it will be 0. So I have to avoid 0 in the denominator. So that means mod a is equals to 3 implies a can be 3 or minus 3. Now I cannot put the value a is equals to 3 because then this will be unidentified. So a should be minus 3. So if a is equals to minus 3, then the value of n will be this is, we have to calculate here. So let me just write it down here. Let me clean this part and let me put the value of a is equals to 3 in this following n expression and calculate the value. So n is equals to 1 minus 2 into 3 by 4 plus 3 minus root over 3 minus 3 plus root over 3 minus 3 whole divided by 3 plus 3, right? Now so these are all minus 3, right? A is minus 3, and these are all mod values, so we have taken positive 3 out, and here we have minus minus plus 3. So basically this turned out to be 0, so I have only this part to calculate n. So that is 3 to just 6 minus minus plus 1 7, and this is 4 minus 3 1, so 7 by 1. So n, the value of n is 7, which is option C. Question number 24. So here it is given that let fx is equals to ax plus b for some ab belongs to R. Now define fnx inductively by setting f1x is equals to fx and fn plus 1x is equals to function of fnx for n greater than 1. So if f7x is equal to 128 plus, then find a to the power b equals to. So this we have to find out. So let's see the solution. How can we solve this? Step by step, writing whatever information is given in the question. So from the question, f of 1x is equals to f of x, which is given by ax plus b. So f of 2x will be, see, n plus 1x is function of nx, right? That means I have to put the value of fx here. That is f2x is equals to a of x is function of x, that is ax plus b plus b. That is a square x plus b into 1 plus a. Similarly, f3x will be a cube x plus b into 1 plus a plus a square. Similarly, if we keep on substituting the values till f7, so that will be a to the power 7x plus b 1 plus a square plus dot 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 till a to the power 6, which is equals to a to the power 7x plus b into a to the power 7 minus 1 by a. So now we are given that f7x is basically this 128x plus 381. That is 128x plus 381 is equals to a to the power 7x plus b into a to the power 7 minus 1 by a minus 1. Now if we compare both sides, this is very clear that the coefficient of x, that is a to the power 7, is equals to 128. Therefore a is equals to, so what is the 7th root of 128, and the answer is, now comparing the second term here, we have 381 is equals to b into 8 to the power 7 minus 1 by a minus 1. Now let us put the value. So a to the power 7 is 128. So 128 minus 1 is 127. And a is 2. So 2 minus 1. That means 381 is equals to b into 127. So b is equals to 381 by 127, and that is, we know that 3 sevens are, this is 3 sevens are 21, 3 to the 6, 7, 8, 3 ones are 3, so that is 3. Therefore the value of a is 2 and the value of b is 3, and in the question you are asked to calculate the value of a to the power b. Therefore a to the power b is equals to 2 cube is equals to 8. That's our answer. So let's check the options. 8. That is option C. That's the correct answer.